Hey sewing friends. So this week I made the Merchant & Mills shirt dress, and I was so excited to make this dress. I went on Instagram and took a look at others who had made the dress, and it really got me excited because I loved the aesthetic. I loved how it looked on everyone. So I was really motivated to start working on mine. Plus, I absolutely loved the fabric that I had to make it with. It was a linen cotton blend from Lady McElroy. Has a nice drape to it. It's a nice ivory color, and I really like the idea of a nice ivory or white linen dress in the summertime. Kind of feels romantic to me, sort of like I should be walking through a field of wildflowers. So again, really motivated to make the shirt dress. But here is the disaster of a dress that I made. Now, to be honest with you, or really to be honest with myself, I think that this is probably a style of dress that just is never going to really look good on my body type. I've often said before that I thought the block that Merchant & Mills uses, you know, the sloper, and my body, they're just not friends. They don't get along, you know. But when I look at the line drawing, and here I'll show you the line drawing. If you look at the line drawing, you can see that this is a very shapeless dress. There's no waist shaping, there's no bust dart, so there's no bust shaping. It's just a very boxy, straight up and down dress. And to be honest with you, I actually love that look. I love a straight up and down boxy look, a crop top, you know, that's very straight and boxy. But my body type, unfortunately, is more of an hourglass. I have a large bust. I do go in a little bit at the waist, and I come out at the hips. Plus, I have a little bit of a belly. So this actually, I think, looks kind of like a tent on me. But there's a couple of things that I think I can do because I do want to give it a try. I think I want to make adjustments so that it actually looks better, make it so that it complements my body rather than makes it look bigger than what I think it actually is. So let me share a couple of ideas with you. First of all, I think I started out with the wrong size. Based on my high bust measurement, I probably should have I was between a 14 and a 16, much closer to the 16 than I was the 14. But I've always heard that when you fall between sizes, you should always size down. Then you take into account that this is an oversized dress. I really think the 14 probably was where I should have started. So see how droopy this bodice is, and just see how big this bodice is here. When I look at the Instagram photos, everyone seems to have a much tighter fit. First of all, I'm not seeing any baggy necklines on them. But even though I have this baggy, droopy neckline here, look what happens when I put my hands on my hips. See how tight it is around the bust? Now you may think, oh, if it's tight around the bust, you need a full bust adjustment. And I did add one because, as with most patterns, unless it's a cashmerette pattern or Love Notions that has cup sizes, most patterns are drafted for a B cup, and I'm more of a D, maybe an E cup. So I did do a full bust adjustment here. I added a dart and then did a 5/8 inch full bust adjustment. But I don't think that was really the issue that I needed to fix, and I'm basing this off of an experience I had once with another dress that was a woven dress that had no bust darts, and that was the Style Arc Armadale dress. Now, it has no bust darts, but it does have some waist gathers. So I thought I would do my full bust adjustment by putting in a dart and then rotating it to the waist gathers. But all that really did for me was give me just a bunch of fabric down at my waist, just this voluminous waistline. And I still had the issue of what I call this, okay? See, what I'm seeing here is that I need more fabric to go around the bust. Not necessarily a dart, but more fabric starting from the arm side or the armhole. And then I also need to raise it. And what I did with the Armadale dress and what I want to do with this, let me show you. It's easier to show you. What I did is I took a bodice pattern that fits me really well, especially right through the arm here. And this is the Cashmerette Honeyborn dress. That is from her Ahead of the Curve book. And it's a good fit for me. Here is my Merchant & Mills shirt dress pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Honeyborn dress, put it behind, and I'm going to line up the shoulder seams right here. And as you can see, so the shoulder seams are lined up here, and as you can see, the darts are about the same place. And that actually made me feel pretty good because I just added a dart. So I actually had to do some measurement and determine where should I put the dart. And the fact that it lines up with the Honeyborn makes me feel like I did it correctly. But as you can see, look at all this here. Okay, this is the Honeyborn. This is the Merchant & Mills shirt dress. And that's what I am feeling when I do this. I feel like this needs to be raised up a bit more and that I need a little bit more room here versus having it down here with that pulling. Also, when I look at the Instagram photos, it just seems like everybody else has a more fitted look. I went ahead and graded to a size 18 at the waist and hips, and I'm thinking I didn't necessarily need to. So I want to give this another try, but I want to try and use the Honeyborn dress as sort of a sloper to draft the chest area. And another thing that I find kind of interesting is I really do love this bib detail here on the shirt. Let's see if you can see it. I'm trying to get there. But you know, I have seen this bib detail in men's tuxedo shirts, and what they do is they do pin tucks. Have you ever seen that? A men's tuxedo which has that bib and they have pin tucks? So I would also like to try that as well. And then I think what I'm going to do is make some adjustments to make this dress more friendly to a curvier body, okay? Get less of the tent look. So maybe, again, do some shaping around the bust to make it fit. Maybe do a little bit of waist shaping at the waist as it comes out. Or maybe all I just need to do is not grade out to the 18. I'll have to play with it. But I'm thinking for my particular body style, I might need to go ahead and put in just a little bit of waist shaping on the sides. So as much as I wanted this dress to work, it's not gonna work in the state that it is. I don't think I'm going to wear this as is. I don't think it looks good on me, and it doesn't feel good. It's not comfortable. And when you put those two together, I just see no reason to force the issue and wear it. I might try and repurpose the fabric and make a top or a blouse or something else with it, because there is quite a bit of fabric for the skirt portion of this. So we'll see. Whatever I do with it, I'll definitely let you guys know. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. So that's what I was up to all last week. I've got plans to fix this and to work on the departure shirt dress. Hopefully that will be not more exciting. Hopefully that will be more successful than this venture. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.